If you are lucky to meet any of these four types of women, or a woman who has all these four things in one, no matter what, don't lose her. Don't lose her, because when you lose this kind of woman, to replace her becomes a very difficult task, if not impossible. The first one is a woman who is extremely kind-hearted and sacrificial towards you. These days, it's very, very hard to see a woman who is kind, a woman who is sacrificial. Most of these girls out here are selfish. Most of these girls out here are stingy. Most of these girls out here are looking for ways to collect from you and not give you back. So if you are lucky to meet a woman who can sacrifice anything for you, including her happiness, her comfort, who can even bring out her life savings to give you just to support you. Whenever you call her on the phone, babe, I need this, she will rush and give it to you. If you're lucky to meet a woman who is this kind-hearted, who is this loving, who is this caring, who makes your own problem her problems, who is ready to do everything possible just to prove to you that she cares about you, that she wants the best for you, and is very, very ready and at every single time to make sacrifices for you. No matter what you do as a man, don't lose this kind of woman. Don't lose her. The second one is the woman who forgives you easily. These days, finding women who can forgive easily is very difficult, because these days, these girls are going wild. They believe that if a man does his own, they will do their own. Now, if you meet a woman who is very forgiving, who gives you multiple chances, who is always trying her best to make sure that that relationship works, no matter what you do as a man, don't lose such a woman. The third one is a woman who is like a playful best friend. If you are fortunate enough to meet a woman who acts like your best friend, she makes you feel so comfortable to the point that whenever you are with her, you can be very playful. It's almost as if all your problems disappear. You can always talk to her about everything. There are some women you meet, and instantly you begin to form a bond with them, a bond of friendship. Your friendship with this woman becomes higher than any friendship you've ever had. You have both a friend and a girlfriend they have. Don't lose such a woman. There are some men who have been fortunate to get a girlfriend who is also their best friend. The best thing that can ever happen to you in this life is to have a girlfriend who understands you so much to the point that you can easily say that she's your best friend. Only few men are lucky enough to experience this. So if you are amongst the few ones, if you're amongst the few lucky ones, treasure this woman. Treat her well. Respect her. Don't misbehave simply because you start becoming complacent that this girl loves you. Because at times we men, when a girl likes us so much, we begin to misbehave. Don't misbehave, because replacing or finding a replacement for such a woman is very difficult, because most of these girls out here are not ready to be your best friends. They are simply only looking for a way to get as much resources as possible from you. Their heart is not designed to love you. Most of these girls you see out here, these girls are not capable of loving you. So if you're lucky enough to meet a girl who loves you, who is your best friend, who makes you feel so comfortable, who is always playful, who has a way of making you to get into a better mood, no matter the kind of bad mood you're in, you are lucky. The fourth one is the supportive dreamer. There are some women who will believe so much in you, in your dreams, in your ambitions, in your aspirations, even more than you. She will be your cheerleader. When you are down, when you are being discouraged, when you are losing motivation, she'll be there to lift your spirit up. This woman is like your biggest hype man. She's always there, ready and ever willing to support you. Don't lose such a woman. Because most of these girls out here, they are not ready to key into your dreams. They are not ready to support your dreams. Rather, they will want you to support their own dreams, but they will not support yours. That is to tell you how selfish most of these girls are. So if you're lucky to see a woman who carries your own dreams as if it's her own dream, who even puts her own life on a pause just to help you chase your goals, just to help you live your dream life, don't mistreat her. Don't take her for granted. Because finding her replacement is very, very difficult. So these are the four types of women you won't be able to replace if you lose. So don't lose them.